It is finally time to get some lowering springs on this damn car. Now, for the longest time, I've needed lowering springs on this car because it's sitting like a monster truck at the moment. So in today's video, we're putting on 20mm eye-back lowering springs on the Cayman S. Now, this should completely close this gap. Well, not completely, but at the moment, we're getting 3 fingers in here. So this should hopefully go down to maybe, what, 2 fingers would be nice, that gap there. These springs should lower it around 20mm. This gap right here should be massively decreased, and it's needed it for a long time because it is sitting like a monster truck right now. Especially after we put these spacers on, it pushed it out and just made it seem even higher. And no, I'm not going to be doing this myself. I was going to give it a go, but I watched a video on how to do it, and everyone was just saying how big of a pain it was to do and to get someone who is a professional to do it. It does mean it'll be done properly, and I just didn't have the time or the knowledge to do this, so we're getting someone to do it who actually knows what they're doing. So without further ado, let's put these in the car and get these fitted. Oh, that's loud. But everything is in the boot, all the springs are there. So let's head down to the garage now and let's get these lowered springs on. Now, I think one thing that would be quite interesting with these springs is actually seeing the difference in ride quality, because at the moment the car rides really well. I'm hoping it doesn't ruin that. I don't mind if it gets a bit rougher, but I'm just hoping, because we've got those wheel spacers on, that when that is lowered, there's no wheel rubbing, nothing like that. Yeah, we're not too far away now. Lowering springs on, and I'll get back with you guys when they're on complete. The car's looking good.
Here we go then, the car was at the garage ready to have the lowering springs installed. And straight away the guys had the car up on the lift to begin taking it apart, first of all by removing the wheel, shortly followed by the caliper. And after taking off the caliper with the rest of the suspension and disc, they noticed a few things that needed changing urgently. The brake discs and pads were completely worn, so much so that when they took the car on the test drive, the brake wear warning light had come on. Now, I knew the pads were low, but I didn't realise just how low they were, so we're going to have to get them changed ASAP. The guys were making cracking progress, and as you can see, they had the old springs off ready to put the new ones on. And after 4 or 5 hours of work, all the lowering springs were installed ready for me to come and pick up.
Okay, I've just had a call and we're heading down now to go and get the car with the springs. The springs should all be installed now, looking insane, hopefully. Hopefully it's sitting right. I don't want it to be too low and uncomfortable, but I don't want it to be, you know, still looking like a monster truck. I want it to look like this. This is the kind of fitment that we're going for. See, that is disgusting how good that is. That's literally what I want on my car, is this kind of fitment right here. I mean, I've not seen a car with better fitment than this AMG GTS, so this is what we're going with. But yeah, let's hop inside and let's go and get my car. All right, everyone, I've just got in the car. We've picked it up and we're about to get going. The car looks a lot better, but we're going to show you when I get home. But let's start it. And they did warn me about this as well. The pads need changing ASAP. So I'm going to order them when I get home. Yeah, we'll get them sorted, because especially as we're going on the road trip soon. All right, so we're on the drive home now, and straight away, I've not even really opened it up yet. I've noticed that it's definitely firmer. 100% it's firmer. Not too much where it's uncomfortable, but it's 100% firmer. And I've not even put it in the sport suspension yet, where it stiffens it up even more. So that's going to be interesting what that's like. Okay, so stiffer suspension is on. Sports chassis is selected. Let's go around some of these corners. I'm definitely feeling a lot more bumps in the road, and to be honest, I actually like that because I feel more connected to the road. It does move. I feel like I'm hovering less, which is a lot nicer of a feeling. Riding over these bumps with the sport suspension still activated, it does ride them nicely, I have to say. I didn't think they'd make that much of a difference, but they genuinely have. I'm not just saying this. Genuinely, they've made a difference. Oh my god. It feels so good and so connected to the road. Now, with the lowering springs, what's going to happen is over the next 200 miles or so, they're gonna settle, right? Over time, they'll settle even more. So at the moment, this is not the final position. Over the next, you know, week or two, they will drop even more, which is nice. All right, I've just made it back, and here is the car. So let's do the montage in 3, 2, 1. How much better does this look? Now, like I say, this is not the finished, complete sit as it is right now, as it will settle a bit more. But like I said before, we could fit in about 3 fingers, but now look at that. It's more 2 fingers and a bit. But I reckon that'll drop to just around 2 fingers width as it settles over the next couple of weeks. Before we were getting 3 fingers in there, and now it's again 2 and a bit. So it's dropped it by literally only a few mil at the moment, but it will settle, like I say, and get even better. You can actually, if you look closely, see the eye back in there. There it is, the eye back lowering spring. Let's see if you can see it on the back as well. There they are. But I'm super pleased with how this has turned out. It definitely looks a bit more sporty sitting further down, and like I say, it's a bit more firm on the ride, which I actually like, and makes it feel more attached and grippy to the road, to be honest. But let me know what you guys think down below, and yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please either like and subscribe, because we're doing plenty more to this in the upcoming future. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.